road.
Yep.
Oh!
And he gets a little Lazarus action.
Good shot.
He walked away!
Oh my God!
Oh,
The board was on the flipper.
Oh, my goodness.
The ball
he
stood there for half a second.
Oh.
And then let's transfer it into another double Elway,
Can someone
into
please?
a double catapult super.
Can
What are we
someone
witnessing
please, like,
here?
clip all of this.
One shot hit. Boom, Ray got it.
Clark.
Is it Clark?
Clark got it first. What?
What just happened?
Are those wiggling butts? I like this. I
Yes,
like where this is going.
Those are the dead flip emotes.
Yes. But since we're talking about wiggle it, I'm assuming.
Yep.
All right. And we're back to Women's World Championship matches.
So how are the are those updated?
These
Zoe
aren't up. Let's see. I don't believe so. Louise is up 3-1 against Zoe.
Okay.
According to this, and what's that? Sunshine and Carrie is a 2, Sunshine 0 Carrie, and then we know Maureen and Heliana are 3-1. Heliana
And
in
about
the
to
lead.
play Stern Trek.
Stern Trek. Yes. On their
All right.
warm up.
Practice, practice.
I'm focusing very hard so that I don't miss ball one of actual play this time.
No more chatterboxing from you during
No,
practice.
no. This is keeping my focus.
You can see Carrie Wing in the background. Carrie's the only person who played in both Women's World Championship today and National Championship, so that's awesome.
Yeah. Great player.
Everyone here's an amazing player. It's so
I know.
crazy.
Yes.
I walked in, I was like, why am I here? The answer was to have fun.
Did you have fun?
I had fun.
Excellent. Mission accomplished. So we were talking to Maureen earlier. She usually plays with music on. She doesn't have any music playing with her headphones right now. This is just to block out white noise. So it's slightly different for her today.
Okay.
But she said that she seemed to like it. It is tough to block out the talking and the chatter going on.
Yeah.
But I think she was happier to hear the mechs of the machine.
Hello, slap save. Cheering Maureen on. I will not be going to Disneyland again on my way home. That's what I did after Pinball Lake.
That was an excellent idea, I think, right?
Oh, yeah. No, it was fantastic. I hit every ride I wanted to. I got on Space Mountain like 4 or 5 times.
Awesome.
That's really all I needed.
How were the lines for Space Mountain? Like, how long were you waiting? That's a tough
That
call.
was so tough. There's that holding that upper right flipper out. That is a tough strategy.
Right, but you're not going to do it from the plunge if it's coming from the pops. You're not doing it. You're only doing it from the orbit. You need a little bit of momentum.
All right, nice and controlled start. I went on the single rider line, so there was no line.
Ah, very nice, very
Shh, don't tell anybody about that.
nice.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I snuck on. They do hide it well. Ooh.
They do. That's fine.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
There are no other lines. It's always hours for every ride. Don't go on
I
them.
go to Universal and walk on Harry Potter in the single rider line because no one's ever in it.
All right, well, you need to tell me the secret way to get onto the Star Wars stuff when it opens.
Oh, good luck.
I
Oh
promise.
my gosh, it's 2 balls.
Oh, no. This is still practice, right? We're just practicing? Oh, no.
We're practicing for ball 3.
Yes, everyone's getting ready for big ball 3.
Exactly. Let's see what she's going for. So she was plunging right to the right flipper. So she was very comfortable with that feed. It was not quite that she did hit a switch the first time, so it wasn't quite a 0 ball. This one will be. It hit the sling.
Oh my.
Oh. Yep,
coming
that's
back.
the appropriate face to make when that happens. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yes, bird facts.
She went right back into ball 3. She's ready.
Game face is on.
Yep.
And they both chose Nero.
Trouble. That's it. That's the game.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, that was rough. All right, so Maureen stays alive again. That was tough. We spent a lot of time talking about how well that game's playing.
Yeah, that left sling was sick of it. That was crazy.
Yeah, she is not happy, and I cannot blame her. That's super unfortunate.
Yeah, that's the way that these games are playing. No ball save. They're pretty quick, and you saw that those slings were aimed right at the outline. So
Yeah, so now Heliana's got 3, Maureen's got 2. So
let's see where they pick.
this'll be
Let's see where they go.
moving along, following their game.
He's turning around, so X-Men.
Ooh, we are playing X-Men.
That's what it looks like.
So this will have been Heliana's pick.
Yes. Yep.
Who went on Barracora?
I actually don't know who was playing on Barracora, so I could not tell you.
Yeah, who were we looking for on Barracora? I could probably find it on the little spreadsheet.
Oh, Luis.
All right, so it looks like Louise is up 3-1 over Zoe. And they're on Attack from Mars.
Hey, thank you for the bits and the cheers. Appreciate it, Penn Stadium.
If that's the one that you guys were asking about. I'm trying to read off of the internal updated spreadsheet. All right.
Let's hope this works. This game is the furthest one.
Looking good so far. That is real blue.
Yeah. Yeah, underneath this, the lanes, they have the blue lighting there, so. A little bit darker. I didn't find it too bad when you were playing it, but for camera-wise, it's a little difficult.
Yeah, I didn't find it bad playing it at all. It was pretty clear. Did you play it today?
I did play it today. I had a really good ball one. I think I put up like 44 million or something like that.
Okay.
And won that match. So. And it played just fine. It looked like people were saying it was part of the new code update, but apparently you can stack the heroes.
There's a new code update?
I don't know. I always thought that you were locked out of other heroes when you started one. I somehow started Iceman and Xavier.
What?
And I played well, but so it just happened here. Xavier just got stacked into Wolverine, so they're clearly stackable, which is interesting.
You guys, I guarantee, know X-Men better than I do. Stacking is a setting.
Right, and I thought that stacking was default off, but someone was saying stacking is default on. Especially in tournament mode, I would think that would auto turn that setting off, but it definitely made Magneto worth a lot more. So you can easily get 4 heroes going. This one's playing a little bit more frantic, so the strat of just hitting the scoop 6 times is probably not going to happen. I feel like this game's playing fair, but I don't think it's going to play super long.
Did that ball just come out of the lock shot when because she hit the rogue lock, right? And then it just dropped it out. Is that normal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, virtual locks are on.
Got it. When I played it yesterday, that was not. So, just checking.
So that will be... She double flipped so quickly, but that was lock 2. One more completion of the in lanes will give her villain lit.
So are you trying to start multi-ball straight away, or are you trying to bring stuff into it?
First ball, I am trying to light villain via the lanes. If I do that, I will stack a villain with Wolverine. If I'm unsuccessful at doing that, I will either, on ball 2, I'll either start going for one of the Brotherhood or the Hellfires, or just work towards Magneto. It depends on my progress. If I've already completed one set of lanes in ball 1, I'm going for lanes on ball 2 as well. So starts Magneto. She'll have 2 of the heroes lit for more points. Everything else will kind of be minuscule at best. I think 50,000 or something. Yeah, 50,000 for other stuff.
Yeah, a little too soon in my opinion.
But after the last game, you know, of Star Trek,
Right.
Let's get points. Let's get
Right.
comfortable. I can shoot.
So just an update, Louise just won over Zoe.
Congratulations to her.
So she closed that round out with a win on Attack from Mars.
So the Atta ball was already grabbed here, and that's by going in the left scoop when it's lit. That's also triggered by completing lanes. The Blackbird, I'm sorry.
So those lanes are super important.
They have a lot of, at the beginning of the game, they're very important. As the game progresses, it's more to get your villain you want Hellfire or Brotherhood, because you can have your villains auto-qualified instead of having to go through sets of lanes.
Okay. Thanks for brightening that up, Carl.
Looks fantastic.
Well, hopefully it's a little more visible for everybody.
Yeah, only so much I can do.
So I think she got a little unlucky there. I think she had her villain qualified, and it hit Wolverine first, and then went into the scoop instead of the other way around.
Oh, nice
So that was a
save.
very quick, very quick Wolverine. Brotherhood, she's only got 2 more shots to start to qualify Brotherhood. Yep,
That was a nice start.
that's an excellent start.
Very strong ball 1.
So on her ball 2, I would get Brotherhood ready. I might not start her on ball 2, but I'd have it in my back pocket for ball 3 just in case.
So we're on game 6. So Heliana's got 3 and Maureen's got 2.
On X-Men.
And we are on X-Men.
Goodbye, X-Men. Hello,
Hello,
X-Men.
Now on
X-Men?
no signal.
Like I said, it's the furthest game, and my little devices are pointing the wrong way. So.
Let's see her strategy.
Great save.
All right, the bounce over is kind of reliable. It's gonna come quick, so you're not She just needs one more. Oh, she started Wolverine. I find that there's some of them that are so sensitive that if you hit it like once or graze it once, you're getting credit for the other shots. You actually need 5 shots to Wolverine to start the multi-ball. So,
Oh.
but there are some that you hit it once and you kind of get that like rebound and it hits twice.
Right, the magnet grabs it, it comes back.
Yeah.
Now, this has the captive ball on it.
Yes, but it just seems like it started a lot faster than I expected for how long that ball was being played. Sometimes, most of the time, I don't want it to start sometimes, and it just does. So, oh, left-right drain. It's unfortunate. She had already had her out of ball too.
Ooh, great save.
All right, so which one is it? I don't know the
shape.
yeah. But you can hit Xavier again, and it will actually light the shot up on the playfield that you need to hit.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's cool.
It'll uncover them because some of them are like the actual Hellfire or Brotherhood shots, and I don't know who those represent. Like I know the silhouettes of some of the other heroes, I guess. Sorry guys, I don't watch X-Men or anything Marvel.
Yeah, this is not a game that I see very often, so it's nice to actually see it being played more.
Yeah, absolutely. So she picked Sentinels, which wasn't. I don't believe it's too bad of a mode for single ball play.
Where do you typically go first?
I think regionally everyone plays a little bit differently. I know that Southern California and where I'm from, we play Sabretooth with Wolverine, and then Juggernaut or Sentinels with Magneto. But I know that some other areas play it a little bit differently.
Carl, what villain do you start first?
I think Shadow King is the only one that you don't want to start first.
I'm going for the Hellfire and Brotherhood first, to be honest.
Okay.
Before I even play Sentinels.
But do you actually
I think
play them,
it's-
or you just
No,
qualify?
I actually play them.
Okay.
But then I don't play this game very often.
Because
So
if you've
that's part of it.
qualified Hellfire or Brotherhood, and you don't play them and you play a different mode, if you hit one of the targets, you'll have villain lit automatically
Right.
by hitting it. So
Right. Maybe that was my mistake in Texas.
Oh. Did I bring up a sore subject?
No,
I'm
you
very
didn't.
Sorry.
No. I had thought
Yeah.
it was a solid game. I got second, which I was fine with. I was outplayed. It was fine.
yeah, we're seeing some excellent digs here.
She's just handling this machine so well.
8 more for Wolverine. So she's got
Oh, nice.
Wow.
she's got that guy lit on the 2 ramps. It's kind of lucrative if you can pick it off, even though extra balls are off. You hit the ramp when it's lit. You hit 2 of them, and then you go into the. It'll light an extra ball, and I believe the extra balls are like 5 million-ish on this game.
Oh, you're talking about Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler,
Nightcrawler.
that's yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
The one that on the LE block that blocks your
blocks
shots.
your shots.
Yeah, awful
Okay.
on the LE, very okay on the Pro.
So is this going for multi-ball at this point, do you think? This is where we're...
She did collect, I think, 2 locks already.
She got
She has 3.
already.
Great. Oh, then yes.
Oh,
And I've lost my camera. I'm losing my camera. There we go.
So yeah, on ball 3 for her, I would absolutely. She has one stand-up lock shot to hit to light the multi-ball. I believe that's a good strategy. Yeah, so this is a little bit tougher of a spot because you're pretty far away from a villain. You don't have a ton of progress on Magneto. I think this is where you definitely are Hellfire or Brotherhood. Starts Phoenix, starts Beast. So yeah, so again, Magneto becomes really lucrative because you can stack. She's already got 5 heroes
Wow, yeah.
flashing, so
I've never played this game like that.
No.
That's
I've never seen it either.
very groundbreaking pinball being played at the Women's World Championship, you guys.
I'm thinking it could speed up gameplay on it, just because you're not focusing on just one thing at a time. Nice.
Yeah, it definitely puts a higher priority on Magneto too. It
Yes.
changes your strategy.
Yeah, you really need to play Magneto at this point.
So Maureen grinding those points out. She's fighting to stay alive.
So this is all just added buffer here. So she has 1 shot to the left stand up, and then multi-ball will be ready after that. Okay, that's a safe super skill shot. 500,000. Didn't
That's
know that was a skill
interesting.
shot.
Nice save again. Oof.
Oh, that magnet was.
Oh.
Man.
I tried.
Oh, she's going.
She wants the stack.
Yeah, she's going villain first. Sugar.
Don't know where that came from.
So this is the thing that kind of stinks. Like she's got her mystery lit on the scoop too, which means that she'll be pretty far away from her Atta ball when she goes into it. She has Hellfire qualified now too, so that might be worthwhile to choose.
That was a nice nudge to bounce the ball from one flipper to the
Yeah.
other.
Oh.
Yeah, she was having trouble with the scoop, so she went the other strat. She's like, I'm just gonna start multi-ball, forget the stack. I need more points.
Yep.
It was the right play. Just game didn't cooperate. Okay, down 16 million. Tournament life here.
This is a tense moment, but
Yeah.
Maureen is capable. She's a very calculated, thoughtful player. You know, watching her play games that have really deep rule sets and strategies, she's on top of it.
So here I'm avoiding I'm actually hitting through the middle 4 times. She is 4 because on the first multi-ball you do not have to qualify all 4 locks. You can go into Magneto 6 times to get multi-ball, and that's where I would go right now.
Okay,
4 more of them.
4 more.
So, and the bounce over, if it's safe like that, just keep doing that. Oh, that's side to side. All right. Ooh. Okay, this will probably be bonus advance, I believe. Okay. I got something right. We're good. Drop the mic.
Good job. This is very stressful.
Yep.
It's tough to be in that position, but see if we can't take this to 7 games.
Shoot the right orbit at this point. Don't go up the middle anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sneaked
Or
it
do
in
that.
by a rogue.
Ooh.
So she
All
needs
right,
one more.
that's ball
So
3.
All right,
So
right orbit.
Phoenix. Oh.
Right orbit.
Right
Yes.
orbits.
All right.
All right.
13 million needed here.
We've got a
And
game,
this is going to
folks.
be super lucrative. She's got
Yeah.
5 or 6 modes, 5 modes ready here.
Yeah, million a shot, or not a million. It'll be like 800 probably, somewhere right in there.
Yep.
900.
Yep.
Excellent.
So every time Wolverine's ready to, during this ball save, just like crush it.
So what gets Wolverine ready?
You have to go back into Magneto, and it relights all the shots.
Okay.
So in theory, you could just go Wolverine, Magneto, until the super's lit on Magneto. But
She
you
got
got
the
all
Atta
these
ball.
other shots.
She
And
got
the
the
Atta
Atta
ball,
ball.
yeah, we're waiting on the
Nice.
animation.
Yep, but it's
Yep, it's running.
20 million. She's 21 million, and she got that 6 times bonus multiplier, which could actually probably net her 3 million.
She's trying to shoot Magneto, it looked like. All right. Now it's time to trap
Control,
up.
breathing.
Okay, that's the second time she's done that. I'm thinking that's on purpose.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that was oh, gosh.
Okay, cradle.
Deep breath.
Check your bonus. Gambit, hurry up. Oh, she could finish it right here. Left orbit to, I'm not going to draw on the screen, almost did, but left orbit, hold the flipper up, hopefully hit the pop. She knows. Oh, she did it.
got the
She did it. 10
That was
million.
amazing.
Oh, goodness. I'm glad I didn't draw over that. Fantastic.
That was beautiful.
All right.
And we're going to go to game 7.
Wow. What a way to finish
That was amazing. Shaking it off, Maureen. Great job. Yeah. So Heliana was up 3 games to 0, and then Maureen just won 3 in a row. So we're going to take this one to game 7. Super exciting round between these two.
That was amazing to watch.
They're 3-3.
Yeah, she went outside, so we're gonna get her back, and she's gonna. That's a tough one. That was a great shot. You just gotta say kudos to your opponent and move on to game 7. Get your head back into it.
Clipped Thank you. Gambit for the win. Hi, Hannah.
Hannah is waiting for her next opponent. She's played fantastic all day today as well. So.
Got her off to a great start when she thoroughly whooped me round 1.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that I was kind of rubbing it in at the same time.
Sure you didn't.
Casting my platitudes at folks at the same time. No.
Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. We are here at Flipperspiel in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are watching both the Women's World Championship and the North American National Championship. So they're running concurrently, same banks of games. So there are game queues that people are going into. Things have definitely thinned out. It was real busy in here this morning. Maureen just had that killer game, taking Heliana into game 7 of their round. It's been a really exciting day for pinball here. I've seen some really good games. And thanks to Adam at Flipperspiel for doing such an amazing job getting all these games ready. Thanks to Carl for putting on this amazing stream.
I'm excited about this game that's coming up.
Me too. Oh, we're playing Barracora.
We get to watch Barracora. We get to butcher the rules on how the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 works, and I'm not even going to really try. But I do understand it, but it's tough to explain.
Yeah, well, the way that Barracora is set up today, that upper gate is removed, so hitting the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is way less of an occurrence, just because it's going to loop around. So if you hit the left spinner shot, which once we get this up, we can show a little diagram. But
It'll be right around here.
Right around there.
That actually drew as blue. I'm very excited about this. This is some high-tech stuff right here.
Super high-tech. So yeah, so it's going to be a little bit different. But multi-balls, super valuable in this game. You can do 2 balls or 3 balls?
Yep. Depending on, so Barra lights your lower lock, which guarantees the 2 ball.
Barra lights. It's B-A-R-R.
Bar.
So it's 3 targets on the left, 1 for B, 1 for A, 1 for RR, and then the other side is Acora, which lights your upper lock. Yep. So
the upper one acts as a ball save if you don't start the multi-ball.
It does indeed. Oh, nope.
Oh.
We've moved. We're not on Barracora. We're on Tron.
Okay.
I was real excited for a minute.
I was partially excited. That's okay. I do love Tron as well.
Fine. Carl's
Try not to act
positioning.
disappointed.
They can see me. They know.
Uh,
So Carl had.
there I am.
Carl had rolled. Yeah, we're on. Hi.
Hey, Internet.
I'm Jessica. This is Derek. Carl goes over here normally, so he'll be back. He has his amazing mobile rig that he's moving around, so we're just watching him right now. And he had rolled it over Barracora, and then stopped, and then moved it over to Tron. So I guess we're playing Tron. All right.
It is Derek Price from CA. San Diego native. Well, not native at all, actually. I've been there for 3 years, so I feel more like a native because everyone else is like, kind of new. There are no natives in San Diego.
You got me real excited we were playing Barracora.
I was excited too. I was so disappointed when I moved it. When I looked back up, what? It's not a Barracora anymore.
Oh.
We started going through the rule set and
Of Barracora and
it was
everything.
Really fun.
My favorite Barracora story is that they had one in Portland for a little while that was a re-theme to The Walking Dead. Prior to The Walking Dead coming out, someone had rethemed it. So, you have to spell Barracora in order, but it goes up from the bottom. So, like, the lowest target is B-A-R-R. So they did, like, gun and sword or something instead of Barracora to spell on the drops.
Double, yeah.
But they failed to realize you need to spell from the bottom up. So instead of spelling gun, you had to spell nug. All right, practice on Tron.
This was a reasonable Tron. The core shot was a little earlier. A lot of right out lane.
That's a perfect thing to find out during practice. That the scoop, if you hold the flipper up.
If you don't do anything and let it bounce over, it comes back to the right flipper.
Right.
There you go.
Yep.
Thank you for demonstrating that.
We all thought Barracora.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, that's kind of perfect.
I'm just
Tron is
upset
the
I didn't think
Barracora of
of
the
that.
modern era. Yeah. Perfect. Yes. Yeah, definitely, Bowen, some rules carry over from one to the other.
I mean, there's some double scoring, and the mod does that too. It's cool. All right, she's going to find what the scoop does. Nice.
Oh, perfect.
It's pretty. It's pretty. And this one does allow, if you do want to do the long plunge to get the spinner light cycle, you can. If you do miss the arcade on the plunge and you go too high and you come back down, it will go between the L and the U targets on the in lanes and bounce over, and you get nothing back.
Ooh, that could be rough.
Yeah. If it's coming a little hot, that's when it'll jump over.
1.4 million.
Nice. We're in practice.
We are just in practice.
Oh, I got so excited.
So yeah, you tease this with Barracora, we're going to tease you with End of the
Now,
Line.
I've said this every time in this game we've shown it. You can get double value for the U and the C lane. When the ball drops off the ramp, if you do a lane change right immediately, the ball bounces enough that you're going to get another credit for another letter.
Okay.
Because it takes a second.
Not because of that, because the ball, it bounces, I think. That's the only. If you watch it, you can see it light solid, and then it'll light solid again. You know, it turns on.
Star Wars, you can do it, but it's just, I don't know if it's bouncing more, it's just like hangs there a little bit.
It's
still
or the switch, it pushes down the switch, and then it rolls up a bit, and then pushes down again.
Yeah. Okay.
Could be. It's a thing in Stearns, I've noticed. So that was a nice gem shot.
What happens if you wiggle it? Just
you
a little
wiggle,
bit.
Wiggle.
You get a text from you with a link to a song. Okay.
So for me, when I'm in Clue, now that
Ooh,
was,
that was
a
not a
little higher,
nice feed.
when I'm playing Clue, I like shooting just the left ramp and doing that because every spelling Clue gives you one of the shots.
Yep. The wiggler.
Instead of shooting that right orbit.
See, I did not. I don't really go for many of the other modes. I think they're more incidental to me.
Well, Clue, it's just you want to go straight into Portal.
Yeah.
From C, you want to skip C, and that's how you do it.
Okay, I got you.
Oh boy, that's twice
That
now.
feed changed from just the warm up to now. Yep,
Yeah,
I saw the
you
little
saw it.
bounce, but she didn't change it over.
Yep, exactly.
You're so smart, Carl.
That's my tip for the day.
Just one, you're done.
Nice
you're
dig.
done now. You've done.
Oh.
Oh no, that
Oh,
right
was
out
the
lane
safe
is
to
a
out lane.
killer.
We talked about that earlier.
It's a classic move.
No good save goes unpunished. It's unfortunate.
I mean, a few of them do,
A couple.
I guess.
Now she's maybe afraid of the scoop now because she is long plunging. The first time I gives you the light cycle, so I get it. But
Yeah,
from
well, it
there-
happened to her and then happened to Maureen.
Yep.
So
Yep. Oh, and the
The post pass isn't really.
thing.
Yeah, you have to do a rolling post pass.
Yep.
Do the first one and then do another one just before it hits that.
or
back
if you
to the spot.
delay, if you let it go and you delay a little before you do the post pass, it'll
Right, it's
go
the same.
over.
Yeah, same kind
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah.
But it's really tough on the timing.
oof. So am I crazy for liking disc
Yes.
as a first strategy?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. I mean, I knew it was an option.
The only time to hit disc is to add a ball in Cora.
The only time I don't know about this.
Nice. Nice dig
She's
there.
making great saves here.
Oh.
Oh,
That's trouble. She knew it
Oh.
too. You knew it when it was going up.
This game is not being friendly.
All right, one ball game
oh,
here.
keeping it super close.
Let's see. So in my opinion, Heliana needs to super skill shot to the left, to the side ramp,
Okay.
and then get the scoop for her light cycle.
Is that by holding up the left flipper?
Holding up the left flipper will make it go all the way around, shoot the side ramp, hit the scoop.
I did not know that, but these games are so innovative with their super skill shots that I only assumed.
So why is that not an always strategy? Like, why don't you try for that every time?
Well, because
Safe
I
returns.
right, I'd rather get the spinner lane on ball 1 by full plunging, and actually I'd rather get gem. That's what I'm trying for.
Right.
But if I miss that, it gives you the spinner. You know, that right orbit instead.
All right, let's see where she goes from the cradle here.
Oh, trying that post pass again.
Yep. Okay. Oh.
Give her core credit. She only needs 2 more.
Oh.
Gosh. This is just brutal. Oh, a skill shot here. Skill shot.
Absolutely, 500,000. And then bonus
Skill
should
shot
carry
wins the
rest.
game.
Okay.
There's that soft plunge, bounce it into the arcade, and you're done. Wow. Oh, go. Oh my gosh, that'll do it. Yep. That's 3.9. Yep, she's done.
All right.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Wow.
That.
And you got a little Lazarus.
Look, the look on her face. Duh.
Unbelievable.
She's good.
Wow.
All right. Hey,
From
excellent
3-0
job.
to 4-3.
That was absolutely incredible.
Great
Maureen
comeback by Maureen.
completely turned that around. Oh, that was amazing playing from both of them.
Yeah.
All
Diana
right.
played a wonderful match as well.
So let's see where Maureen is going.
Going forward.
She will now be facing
Hannah.
Hannah.
Seattle versus Seattle.
All right.
Seattle
So
battle.
I will go hound them, and we'll follow them. Unless we should follow Sunshine and Carrie are already on their game right now in Game of Thrones, so I don't want to interrupt that.
Interrupt them. Yep, that
Exactly.
makes good sense.
So I'll go to Hannah and Maureen, and we'll follow them.
Sounds great.
All right.
How do I switch between brackets before you go, Carl?
You can hit that. You can use the mouse. Down it will get it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you got it here. Or you can just touch on it.
Ooh.
You mean the thing that says NACS bracket
You've
does
got the
exactly
touch.
that? No, that's not what I want to do.
You good on change for everything?
All right, so in the North American Championships, Zach has moved on to the round of 8.
Yep. It's very
Uh,
tall.
Yeah. Pete is beating Donovan Sepp 2-1. These might be a little bit behind. I can't read the Excel sheet from here or Google Sheets from here. Colin McAlpine is a 3-0 lead on Daniel Rohn. Adam Becker and Will McKinney appear to have just started. Mitch Curtis versus Elliot Keith.
Mitch is up 2-0. Yep.
And then Phil and Drew are just starting.
And then Steve's got 1 and Mike's got 2 on their round. And then Nick and Travis, Nick's up 2-0.
Okay.
So mostly accurate
Mostly
on,
not too
on the
bad.
bracket. A few things that haven't been updated from the spreadsheet yet. So, oh, Carl's doing some big adjusting on the rig right now.
Let's see what he's plugging in a new battery or. No?
So to anyone who's just tuning in, hey Jeff, hello Pinball Podcast. Anyone who's just tuning in, we are watching the Women's World Championship. We are here at Flipperspiel in Las Vegas. It's running concurrently with the North American Nationals Championship. So we've got 2 majors happening at the same time on the same set of games. There's a queue system set up, so there are certain games that are definitely more popular. Stern Trek's been busy, nice queue for that all day. Tron's been pretty popular. We've got a little bit of a queue on Iron Man right now, which wasn't
Yeah, that
the
was
case this morning.
At the beginning.
And we are here at Flipperspiel, and huge thanks to Adam for getting all of the games in amazing shape. He's put in a lot of hard work getting everything ready, and the games are playing beautifully, so good work.
Yeah, excellent job. Everything's been in good shape. Colton, yeah, they are showing the live games. We're seeing where the group is going. I believe we're going to follow Hannah and Maureen.
Yeah, that's the plan, but
Okay. Okay.
I can't stick it on any games right now. Maybe I should have left it on Tron, but I can't stick it on Sunshine and Carrie's game at the moment. And
Since they're in the middle of playing.
right, and Hannah is not present at the moment. It
Hannah's
looks like.
present. She's
she?
right over there. Yep.
Am I blind? I am blind, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go stand up again.
Okay. Laura, I cannot agree with Iron Man all day long. Cannot.
How
I
about for
can
like
agree with it.
23 hours of the day?
It might be my least favorite pinball machine
Ever?
ever. Yeah. Iron Man and I are not friends.
Okay. Okay.
So.
That's. I can see it's a tough game. It's a brutal game.
I just
Well,
don't have
for
fun
not
when I'm
like-
playing it. I can't find
okay.
anything that I enjoy about playing that game.
I got you.
So, I know people love Iron Man. I'm just not one of those people.
Yeah, I want to see more hearts for Iron Man in the Twitch chat. I'm actually surprised that there aren't more out there.
Nope. What's the opposite of the heartbreak? Where are the heartbreak emojis? Yeah, so we are waiting right now. So Maureen just advanced, had a killer comeback. Heliana was up 3-0, and then Maureen took 4 in a row, so took that out to 7. So now Maureen is going to face off against Hannah, so it's going to be a Seattle versus Seattle round. Yes, hot bracket action here from Flipperspiel. So we've got a lot of amazing games that have been going on today. We're getting real close to the women's finals, so we're sticking with women's. We've got quite a few to go in nationals, so those are going to be coming down. So, yeah, so Hannah is with Guardian Games in Seattle. They have a location called the Icebox, and they have a lot of games on site at different locations throughout the city. And then Maureen runs the Babes in Pinland women's tournament in Seattle. So definitely 2 key players in the Seattle pinball scene. They are both huge scoring players. They can put together killer games. Hannah absolutely destroyed me first round today. She's just so, really has a great kinetic energy, but is very focused. Maureen is very analytical, very thoughtful when she plays, so we're going to see some fantastic games between the 2 of them.
Yeah, and I've just come to know them all today, but Maureen had some fantastic saves. Like those digs, the ball was partially in the trough already, and she was able to get that out. So
yeah, definitely. And
so I look forward to this matchup.
Yeah, and today I picked all old games just because that's what I love playing. But Hannah is also killer on those games, so she had some really great digs and is able to respond very quickly in circumstances that look very, dismal otherwise. So, bye, Julie. Julie Gray from Seattle was here competing today too, so a lot of Seattle competitors. Oh, look, Pinball Podcast followed you.
Pinball podcast? I don't know who does that. Never heard of it before.
Jeff's out there
Well,
somewhere.
Well, yeah, Jeff took 100 selfies with other people.
Yes, I did. Did he not get one with you? Jeff.
Oh, it's fine. I'm not.
Jeff, how dare you? I'm going to give him crap on the next episode. What?
I also want a selfie with Jeff. I do not have.
Did you not?
You didn't get one either, huh?
Jeff.
No, it must
I
it's
even
SoCal.
I asked him if he saw you, Carl, and he was just like, yep. And I was expecting there to be a photo.
Well, we were even talking about what game he should play last on his card. Now I'm sad.
Oh, highlight of the show.
Thank you for the host, Raymond. Boo boo.
All right, so we are just waiting on Hannah and Maureen
Yep.
to be ready. I'm getting to that point where, I've been doing this a long time, getting a little loopy.
You're doing great.
Oh, boy. Like at one of the Indus broadcasts is when there was the Monopoly spinning flipper, and I zoomed in on it for some reason.
For hypnotizing purposes. It's kind of like the time zone, just watching the hypnotizing tunnel.
yes.
So did they pick a game yet?
No, they haven't yet.
Okay.
I think maybe they will. Now I will go.
Up. There they are. A Jelfie. Ooh, I like it. Jeff, you know that everywhere that you go now, you're going to have to do this, and it's the Jelfies. Nope, it's a thing. It's already a thing. Too late. It has a name. And you neglected both Carl and Derek.
I'm still trying to get over it. Slightly traumatized. I'm a little quiet right now.
Do you see what you've done? You can't see, but Carl is no, wait, Carl's on camera.
Yeah, Carl.
Derek's
crying on
weeping silently. I'm like, never mind. You can see that's not a real thing.
He's just going home with this rig. He's like, I'm done.
So we're sticking with the women's right now since we're almost into the finals. So Carl is moving the rig
to
right
your favorite
now to Iron Man. All right. Well, you guys get to tell me what's to like about Iron Man.
Everything from the plunge, even draining is rewarding. No, it's a good game. Like most Ironmans, the back post is disabled, so it doesn't come up. No ball save, but it's very playable. I felt that it was fair.
You should be proud of your Jelfie. Apparently, not a lot of people got him.
Mm-hmm. Limited edition, 1 out of 100 apparently.
Yeah. Yes, bells and chimes hoodie alert. I've got mine. Neil's got his. There have been a bunch of bells, shirts, and pins this weekend. Thanks to everyone for supporting. And of course, now we're on Iron Man.
Oh, I gotta get the players updated.
Ooh.
I had a mouse. I know I did.
You put it over here.
Oh, there it is.
All right, so we're just doing warm-up practice on Iron Man. So we've got Hannah and Maureen. We're going to update names on here now. I feel accomplished today now. I may not have won on the pinball, but I've won on the won on the stream. I also love that they still have the giant brackets on the wall for this. That makes me very happy.
Yes, that's fun.
And hello to all of our friends in Seattle. How many Seattle viewers do we have on now rooting on Maureen and Hannah? Yes, my favorite game. Very funny, Laura. Thank you. It's okay. I'm looking forward to learning things.
That's a pretty tournament-wise. It's pretty straightforward. You're either going bogey ramps or you're likely going monger. If you accidentally hit enough drones, you may try and stack the war machine.
So that's the strategy that Aviana from Boise was telling me to go for yesterday. I made it happen once when I was practicing. Fortunately, I didn't have to play Iron Man today. Woo. All right, lots of Seattle love.
Yeah, so there is no ball save. That's just an after effect of one of the other lights at the bottom there.
Yeah, it's ghosting from the LEDs.
It has been a long day. My words are not.
Oh, my God. I was there 5 hours ago.
You guys can't leave me with Iron Man by myself.
Well, she brought up the monger. She's already got 2 hits on it, so that's good. That's good progress on ball 1. So long plunging on this particular one is actually kind of nice because it feeds a little bit better to the left flipper. The short plunge, which I usually do on any other one, gets up in the top of the sling, so it's a little bit more dangerous. So let's see if we go bogey ramps here. That might have been a shot to try and repeat the left ramp. I think the flippers are a little too soggy for that. So there are different strats for doing the ramps. Oh, it's a tough one.
All right, we're off to a tough start kind of all around, but let's...
Anna has the short-term advantage because she has Monger up. So
Okay.
I do like where she's at.
But as we've seen with Maureen's
Oh.
play...
I think,
anything can happen.
yeah, and she looked up. She knew that she could have made a move on that.
Yeah, that was painful.
Yeah.
It's one of those you're conditioned to the ball save,
Yeah.
I think. So
Yeah.
that would have been a ball save
Yep.
normally.
Yep. She
Yeah.
fell for the ghosting as well. Does it ghost when you're on in front of it?
You can
Or is
kind
it-
of see it, yeah, but it's not
You
as
can.
bright as
Yeah.
everything else.
Yeah.
In warm-up yesterday, I noticed that and couldn't tell if it was a bulb that was going out or a bulb that should have been on. You know, just it was a little confusing, but
She quickly caught up. She's got 3 hits to Monger, so 3 more will start multi-ball.
She's also got,
A
okay.
dancer.
So
All right, we're
she's got a
even.
setup. She's got Iron Man ready, too.
Okay.
So one more hit to Iron Man will give her the switch frenzy.
I would think that you're hoping maybe the magnet does that for you.
Right, of
You're-
course.
on ball 2, maybe I go for that and start it, but on ball 3, it's just the last Monger hits. You need 3 hits here.
so you don't go for War Machine.
Right now, no.
Oh, gosh. Oh,
Nice. Nice. You can
There
hear
we
the
go.
machine. Nice start. So the ball save timer is very short here. To bring back up Monger, you want to hit one of the 3 purple shots, which you just did, and then spell Monger. And then go back up the center for 2 million.
that one's coming back.
That
It's
one
in the
is-
grace period.
Nice.
Nice.
Cradle, cradle.
Nice.
Bounce over.
Oh, right.
Wonderful.
This is
Woo!
perfect. On the right side, exactly.
Yeah. The magnet doesn't seem too strong on this, which is nice. It makes it a little safer.
I know they were having trouble with one
Oh,
of
no.
the
Oh.
magnets.
Okay,
Um,
center. Just going through the center shot for 2 million.
3.
That next shot, 3 million. The next one to
There it
nice
is.
shot just collects it. You can get the Add-a-Ball in this multi-ball as well. If she had one shot to the War Machine, she needed another one. But it's usually too dangerous in that one to go for.
Very nice.
Okay.
Going back to
to
Monger.
it. Yep.
So how much more difficult is it to start Monger the second time around?
Same. Well, you got to spell Monger before it starts on the G, and now you have to spell the entire Monger.
Okay.
It's more just like on ball 3, surviving all the magnets after you bring it up. That's the tougher part.
Yep.
Okay.
I think if you're trapped from a points perspective, you switch to bogey. I mean, there's other parts of the game that you have to figure out how many drones you need left to start War Machine and all that stuff. But the quicker, safer points is just orbit.
All right, one
All
more
right.
shot here. Oh, no.
Oh.
All right.
So, very, very close. All right.
All right. So Hannah is up 1-0 in the Seattle battle. That kind of rhymes.
Does. I like it. Yeah, Iron Man scoring was there. It was all about starting that multi-ball. The Iron Man scoring is a nice ancillary extra amount, but she was definitely focusing more on Monger. And
Yeah.
if she happened to start the Iron Man, okay, that's cool.
Coffee confrontation. Well, I can't say that I'm sad that Iron Man didn't last longer, because now I feel like whatever we play, I will have more to say about it than I did about that. Ooh, link to the bracket.
Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh, I don't know if I'd be... There it is.
Like magic.
I am so excited that he put those, the whatever's in, the exclamation point stuff in. We were talking about this a couple weeks ago, and he put it through. So exclamation point bracket brings up.
That's so great.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like we're on the move with the rig. So Maureen got choice. And we might be moving over to Barracora.
Looks like it.
We might be moving over to Barracora. All of my dreams are coming true.
I maybe he's going to move it to Tron again like he did last time.
He just gave me a look that said I might move it over to Tron.
This is a big feint, and then he's going to move over.
Nope. We are moving on to Barracora.
It's official. This is a great game. It's a good game to watch. It's a very solid competition game. It does have the mod on it that when you start multi-ball, your play field is multiplied by whatever, however many balls you have in play.
I love playing this game. It's a game that has a simple rule set, simple objectives, and it's all about strategizing and pulling it all together. And this is the first game I chose when Hannah and I played earlier. I had first choice, and we both had one multi-ball, and then we got down to ball 3, and we both had the multi-ball ready, and she was able to start it, and I wasn't. And that was the end of that. But
it's interesting. You say that it's straightforward gameplay and stuff, but there's a lot of intricacies. Maybe in tournament you don't see a lot of it, but even just with the pyramid, as you know, if you collect when it's at the same value, you get like 2 times the value or whatever it is. I'm talking about these in the middle here, and those can be super lucrative. We had talked about in pin golf, getting that up, and if it's on the same level, collecting it out, and you know it's like 200,000 or something like that at certain levels.
yeah, I think for the games that are happening here, we're seeing the multi-balls being super valuable. So that seems to be straight strategy. So you need to light your first lock, you spell in order BARR, Barracora will light your lock up here, and then you have to spell Acora down this way, and that will light your upper lock. So once you've done that, you want to hit the upper lock first, because if you hit the lower lock, it'll automatically just start your 2-ball multi-ball. If you hit the upper lock and then the lower lock, then you get your 3-ball multi-ball.
Now, are you going for the whole Barracora side, or generally when I play this, I just go for the bear, and if I accidentally or I have one target left on a core, I might go for it. But I'm really just going for the 2-ball.
Yep.
Because it's 5 stand-ups to survive is a little dangerous.
Yeah, definitely. So I go for the 2-ball.
Yeah.
If I happen to have the other one ready, I will go for it, because then you also have a little bit of a ball save. So if you go, if you lose your multi-ball and you're in 3-ball or 2-ball, start the 2-ball, it'll pop the 3 out. So you can still get that back as well.
So what Jessica is saying is if you have the Barracora spell and you lock up in here, and you have this one lit for lock, if you don't actually hit that lock for the 3-ball and you drain, this ball will kick out and you'll be in single ball play, but you're still alive.
Yes.
And I think it's is.
Yep.
Found it.
Challenge is a little slow for that. So let's see. You guys were asking about Drew and Phil. So Drew is up 1-0 over Phil right now. I'm not sure what it says on the bracket, but that's where we are now. All right, so Maureen is up first, and on Barracora, we're playing player 1 and player 3. So plunging out players 2 and 4 to avoid the tilt through. So Maureen's going to be up first, and then she'll drain out player 2, and then Hannah will be player 3.
Is that your preferred method? When I'm playing 1 and 3, I play my ball and I walk away, and I let the other player plunge the next ball so that I don't accidentally go too far.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, well,
Everyone does it a little
I
differently.
plunged it out because then if the other person starts playing on player 2, I know that it's no harm, no foul, but that's
Right.
almost practice.
Yep.
So I want to control when it goes to their next,
Got it.
now I know that it's going to your turn. And when I walk away, you can do whatever.
Makes sense. A little bit of a rough ball there.
Bounce.
And she learned the hard way that there's no upper gate. So it came all the way around, kind of fired up into the metal bracket, and bounced out.
Yep, so there's normally a gate that would stop the ball up here. So when you come around, it would stop it and then go into those numbers. But instead, with that gate being gone, it now loops all the way around. I like this writing on the screen thing. This is fun. Ooh,
That's a good post pass.
Ooh.
It's good to know that you can do it. That's
Yeah.
That's one of the things in the 30 seconds you're trying. You're trying that post pass to see if it works.
Yep, definitely. We are out of that 30 seconds now, though, so that's makes it a little bit more unfortunate. So Maureen's plunging out player 4. Yeah, without the gate, it definitely makes it a little more interesting. Keep you on your toes. All right, back on player 1. I love the art on this game as well. It's so crazy and beautiful.
I mean, the whole concept is just a bit crazy. It's awesome. Like, I think this is a fantastic game, and you're right, the art is great.
Nice. All right, so Maureen's got her 2-ball multi-ball.
Okay. And that ball will release as soon as she hits a switch.
And this game does have the modified ROM.
So
We
she's
didn't
in
talk
2
about
times play field.
Right.
So I wonder if that short plunge was on purpose. I kind of like it. You
Yeah,
get a
I like
free
it too.
flip.
All right, now we're out of multi-ball. But yeah, I definitely like that short
Wow,
plunge
what
for
a
multi-ball.
save. Again, the digs.
She has a wonderful ability to anticipate what's coming, and her recovery is real good. You know, there's not a lot you can do, but definitely puts her in a better place. So Hannah's plunging out player 2. I also love the sounds that this game makes when it just like resets all of the drops and everything. Just like it's like a zipper sound. Local Barracora does not give 2-ball from the lower lock. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, very much so. Okay.
Lower lock punch as the ball save? That's backwards.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
backwards.
totally backwards.
I think you just have
Something's
the
wired
mechanisms
wrong.
backwards. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
Nice,
nice
all right.
save.
Okay, we'll take it.
Here you can kind of see the really kinetic play that I was talking about with Hannah earlier, where she really, you know, gets her whole self into it. She's down, and she's getting different angles to look at the playfield, and
The slap save she's moving with, like,
Yes,
if
totally
she's slapping
moving
left to
with you.
right, the body's moving left to right. But again, she doesn't go outside the confines of the machine. She's not going way to the left, way to the right. She's immediately back in control. She's like focused again. So a little lighter on that. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, at the bottom of the target, didn't drop.
This is not TPF. We are at Flipperspiel in Las Vegas. We are watching both the Women's World Championship and the North American Nationals Championship.
Let's go for the lock here. Just missed it. Just wants it back.
It's a tight shot to get to that lock. Nice recovery.
This is qualified though, right? So if she drains, the lock is ready on the next ball?
Yes. Yep, we're in ball 2.
Okay, still a little bit late, so getting closer. Nice.
There we go. All right, now we're going into 2-ball.
Yep.
I wonder if she'll do the similar short plunge to... Nope.
Yeah,
All
but,
the way.
you know, because now that orbit's it's worth 20,000 in 2-ball, it's 40,000. Just missed it. Okay, settle it back down. Start over.
Yep. Now we want the BARR again. Then we've got the bonus collect.
Which is at 19,000 right now, but it's times 2. She's got her temporary ball multiplier at 2, which is the lower side, and then the permanent game multipliers are up at the top side, and the 2 actually multiply each other. So she's at 2 times bonus right now. If she spells Barracora, she'd have the green one, which would put her at 4 times, because it'd be 2 times 2.
Math lessons with Derek.
Yeah. Don't do math on stream unless it's single digits. I do have a math degree, everybody. So
Diev says this is not an open tournament, so the women's, it's the top 16 women in the world from the open IFPA rankings, and then there are 8 wild card spots that come from the women's Whopper point rankings from IFPA. So Maureen is actually in on a wild card spot, and so is Hannah. And then the nationals, it's all of the winners of the state championships from each of their respective states are participating.
So this is, they're basically
Nice.
tied right now going to this ball. She's got some bonus here.
Oh, nice save.
Got some points from that orbit. Getting a nice little light show.
The light show's amazing.
Yeah. All right, she just needs the double R.
And she's got it.
That's it.
Nice save. So we've got the 2-ball ready to go.
Big shot coming up here.
And the larger red light that's flashing is the 1,000 points on the spinner on the left, and it lasts for maybe 10 seconds. It's real short. It's great to get during multi-ball.
There's that non-gate showing up again. Ooh. If this was like ball 1, it'd be so tempting to go for the A of Barracora, but okay.
Oh, she's going for it.
She's going. There you go. This multi-ball start would be huge. This, you know, if you're not comfortable with the post pass, getting up in the pops and having the pops put it in the multi-ball start is like the next best thing. So now she has
Nice. She
both
just picked
of
up
them.
that A.
So now she has a shot at some sort of lock from either flipper.
Oh, nice save.
And her multiplier right now is at 6 times. She's got 2 times from the top and 3 times from the orange ones.
Taking a breath,
Lock.
setting it up.
Excellent.
There it is.
Excellent. So
Okay.
she's got that top lock. If she gets that second one,
She's
she'll
got
go
some
into
insurance.
3-ball.
Yep. She's also sitting on 60,000 in bonus. Dead bounce. Nice.
Now this is the ball safe, so I would potentially be tempted to, where's my mouse? To start shooting these.
Get that way up there.
Get that built up to match, to get that big value.
Yep.
Then
Then take a
start the 2-ball if I drain out.
That might even have been a chance. She had the spinner lit. You know, that's one of those, like, maybe just take a rip
Right.
of the 1,000
Yeah.
spinner, too,
Yep.
and, you know,
Right.
collect a quick 40,000.
But yeah, the problem now is that.
Oh, did
Oh, did she tilt?
No, she didn't tilt.
What happened? Oh, she didn't realize she had
she
the ball
didn't realize
safe.
she had the ball save?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
no.
She still collected a lot of bonus
Yes.
there. 549 is nothing bad. It's okay.
No, it's all right. It happens. It was still a great ball.
Yep. So what we were saying about this stack in the middle here is because they're both on the same level, you can actually collect it twice. So right now it's 15 times 3, so it's like 45,000.
It just
So
got collected.
Yep, and so it didn't go away. Usually it'll go away, but because they're
Right.
on the same level, she can do it one more time. So another collect is another 45,000. But being this far behind, you're looking multi-ball. That's where you're doing it. Then maybe collect the second one in multi-ball.
Oh. Well, and this is similar to the position that Hannah and I were in to start in game 1. I was up, and then she came back ball 3 and put up a huge ball. So we know she can do it.
Yeah, she's been right on for the multi-balls. And
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
You just saw that coming.
Yeah.
That almost makes up for Maureen not realizing there was the ball save.
Yeah. Yeah, both of those were rough. You don't like the up and overs. You don't like the...
Yeah, definitely. That's a tough spot to be in, but yep, she got it anyway. We're tied at 1-1 now. Yeah, definitely a solid game. Barracora is really fun to play. It's fun to watch. I love it. So now Hannah is going to have choice. She's taking a look at the cues right now. So they're tied up. And then Sunshine and Carrie in the women's are tied at 2 games apiece. They're waiting for Star Trek. And then it looks like Will is up 3 over Adam. Nick is up 3-1 over Travis. Drew is 1-0 over Phil. Zach and Donovan are just starting. Mitch is up 2-3 over Elliot. And then Steven and Mike are 3-all. So that's our update right now for everyone who's currently playing.
The final will be best of 7. I don't believe it changes at all.
Yeah, so each of these rounds is best of 7.
And yeah, Bowen, the 120,000 that the 6 times and the 20,000 that was big. Huge boost to the score. Tag team was at Arcade Expo. TPF did not have a tag team. But similar mechanic where you basically have a little bit of a ball save. The other one that has that is America's Most Haunted, and I beat Carl on a game because I couldn't tell him that a ball was kicking out from the jail or the. Oh, it's tough to watch your opponent miss it, and there's a part of you that wants to yell out to do it, and then there's the competitive side too. So it's tough.
We're sticking with the women's right now. We're almost into the women's finals.
Yes.
So we're going to stick it out with the women's so that we can see the women's world champion crowned, and then we'll move back to nationals.
Exactly.
The game in the corner that we're watching now, if you're talking about the back left corner, that's X-Men, if you're wondering which one that is. The AFM is the one with the topper on it. Yeah, and we'll be watching some Game of Thrones. This one's tied up 1-1.
Yep, and we are doing some practice. Oh, there's 3 players on them. Just restart that.
Yeah, the good thing about the Sterns, the hold to restart, is wonderful.
So Stars is out off
Yes.
that game list, is the only one that's no longer being used. It was doing resets in the middle of games. So that went away. I didn't see Paragon get picked a whole heck of a lot today.
I certainly picked it. Paragon, I love it. Good
I love
go-to
it
game.
too. I just haven't seen it played for a while.
Yeah, not
here.
for a while. I did have it on stream earlier, so that was good.
Yep, so right now we're watching Hannah and Maureen on Game of Thrones. They are 1-1.
So the game's on casual mode, so it starts you off. Stark is already completed for you. Greyjoy is already lit for you. You may not pass on the mode select, so as soon as you hit the center ramp, you are going into a mode. If there's only one mode lit, it will auto start for you, so be ready. There is no timer. You will get a lock animation if you have a lock, but that's it.
All right, so that was warm-up. And here we go. So Hannah chose this one, so she's going to be up first. And then this game is modified. Nice save. Modified slightly. Oh, that was rough. So right here, there's a little post that has a thicker rubber on it that's sending the ball over to the left side. During practice yesterday, before they made that adjustment, it was coming down very nicely to the right flipper. You could just hold it up and catch it beautifully. So they've gone ahead and taken care of that little problem for us. But aside from that, this game is playing really nicely. It's a difficult backhand to the center ramp. We've only seen it done a couple times. But the sword ramp is backhandable.
Absolutely, and preferably backhandable.
And I'm starting to think that should be one of your first shots also in the game for because that increases your multipliers, right?
Yep, adds to your maximum multiplier.
Right.
Oh,
Oh, the face. She was not happy at the game.
I can't blame her.
Oh.
It's okay. Slow start for both of them. They've
Yeah.
got
This is basically they're tied. It's a 2-ball game at this point.
the pinball game is their oyster. They've got nowhere to go but up.
I
I'm
thought
just
it was going to
making
be
up
a
things.
pearl or
I don't
something
know.
else.
Nothing I say is supposed to make sense.
I was rummaging through my head to see how that applied, but I loved it. I loved it no matter.
Pulled it out somewhere.
Yep, yep.
And this is a Seattle women's battle. So Hannah and Maureen both living in Seattle, both being fixtures in the scene there.
These nudges to get it out of the outlane area are really expert.
Ooh, she hit that backhand, no problem.
It's just us. We can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, there were other, all right, maybe
Yeah,
it's just us.
it's just us.
Ooh, beauty.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Way to just stay calm.
Excellent.
Yeah, that is a huge plus of hers. She definitely has a lot of, physical and mental control. There we go, off the left.
It just
Nope.
doesn't want to make it.
No.
This backhand is, everyone's been struggling with
That's
it all
what we're
day
used to
long.
seeing. Yep.
She'll show you. Oh, no. Oh.
But it's the return is so safe that you just keep
Is this
trying
going to
it.
ball search anytime soon?
No, there's a switch.
There it
There's
is.
the switch. There we go.
That's determination right there.
Yeah, is there a switch on that
I don't know.
ramp heading up to it? Any entry switch? I don't think there is actually.
Wow. That was 5 or 6 times to make it.
Nice. Yeah, her accuracy is fantastic.
That is crazy.
She's got her strategy, sticks to it, breathing. Here we go.
And she's just got the 1 mode in, so she's got Greyjoy. That means she got one of her locks while she was in Greyjoy, or else she would have also had Lannister qualified. Come back.
Was that it?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, my
Oh, no.
The game is not very friendly with its ball save, and the ball save timer has been reduced as well.
For the multi-ball, yep,
Yeah.
definitely.
But it looked like a couple of those were drained when the lights
Yeah,
were still
would have
going.
come back.
But
there is not a grace period here.
no. But 62 million is still nice. Like that's
Yep. Ooh,
at the left
with the
side.
backhand. What is going on?
They're taunting us.
It's probably just us.
It is. Someone has some delicious pork sandwich of sorts or something going on here.
This is dinner time.
The vegetarian's not tempted. You are super distracted now.
I am. It's probably tofu pork. I don't know. It's still. It smells amazing.
So would you short plunge? What's the difference with the short plunge, or versus
You get-
Hannah going into the pop?
So if you get a feed that you don't love from the right hand side, say it misses this and kind of like bounces over and it's coming really hot, you can just let it drain, and then you can replunge. So you haven't qualified the playfield, you're good.
As long as you haven't hit anything.
You can hit
Yep.
3 slings, and you can actually hit the switches on Lord of Light. You cannot hit one of the other switches. You cannot hit an in-lane or out-lane.
Okay.
But if you watch Mike Welsh, one of our local guys, he can show you can actually light Lord of Light in the outlanes without qualifying the playfield. If you're really meticulous. It's crazy.
Well, Maureen's got her work cut out for her here, but we all know that she's capable of pulling that together.
So I don't know how far away she is from her multi-ball. This is where we get into that. Do we go multi-ball? Do we just mode out and go for it? She has playfield multiplier ready too. Oh, it's not going to matter. That's brutal.
Dang. All right, so Hannah is up 2-1 over Maureen. So Maureen's going to get next pick. And Carl is off to go move the rig. And I'm Jessica. We're on screen now. Hello. I'm
Time to be
Jessica
professional.
Zanardo. Do we have to?
No, I don't want it. I don't
And
want it.
who are you?
I'm Derek Price.
So Derek and Carl and I are doing commentary.
Carl again?
Carl is right here, the Invisible Man. So Carl is moving his amazing mobile rig. So anytime that there is another game selected, he is able to just slide this over, and it's got all the different cameras on it, and it auto adjusts, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So it looks like we're going over to Attack from Mars. Is going to be our next game. So that would be Maureen's pick. And we are at the Women's World Championship. We're at Flipperspiel in Las Vegas. And this is running concurrently in the same venue as the North America National Championship. So all of the winners for each state are competing here as well. We are almost to women's finals, so we are sticking with women's until we get to the end. Yes, Jean, I will definitely tell. I have thanked Adam a million times. Adam is doing an amazing job here. He's got all of these games in beautiful condition for us, been working really hard to get everything ready, and they've been playing fantastically, only one game down out of anything here, so that's just incredible.
And I'm okay with that game going down. Stars.
With stars. I love stars. I own a stars.
I like
So let's
Meteor
not say anything.
more.
I also own a meteor.
I figured. And hello, Gene. And Alex is saying hello. Alexa.
Hello,
Or-
hello. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Can we get a Seattle shout in the chat if you guys are watching from Seattle and cheering on Maureen and Hannah? Maureen, of course, runs Babes in Pinland monthly women's tournaments in Seattle, and Hannah is from Guardian Games in the Icebox in Seattle. So two powerhouses from Seattle battling it out in the Women's World Championship.
All right, so while they practice here, let's go over the other groups that are playing right now. Right now, Sunshine and Carrie, they're going to go on Star Trek next. They are 2-2. And that's it for the women's, because we are in the, semifinals.
Semifinals.
Yes,
yeah.
we are.
That's awesome. Okay. Let's see. The main tournament, we have Colin versus Will starting up on Barracora. On Sorcerer, we have a elimination match of Steven versus Mike, which is, I think it may have just wrapped up. Let's see. Game of Thrones next would be Nick and Travis, 3-2. Star Trek next game after Sunshine and Carrie will be Zach versus Donovan. Donovan in the lead with 1 win. X-Men, we have Elliot versus Mitch, 2-3. And then Abracadabra, we have Phil versus Drew, and Drew has 2 wins and Phil has 0.
Thanks for the recap, and welcome back.
And thank you, Ethan, for the shout out. And anytime we're as honest as we can be, and anytime you see me, come up and say hi. I'm your typical introvert, but I love talking to folks. So anytime you see me at any event, feel free to introduce yourself.
Hi, honey. Yes, the Seattle battle. All right, we've got practice happening right now. A little warm-up, 30 seconds for each player. The Icebox also does karaoke and a women's tournament there as well. So
A karaoke tournament?
I actually there's a
Best of
pinball
7?
player from Seattle who I know who sang in a competitive karaoke league,
Interesting.
because that exists.
Well, when I tell people I go to pinball tournaments, they're like, that exists? I'm like, yeah, we even have rankings.
Yeah. All right. Yes, babes.
I was incorrect. The Sunshine and Carrie are actually a quarterfinals match.
Oh, are they one?
They're 2-2.
Yes.
Then
Okay.
the winner of that match will play Louise.
And if you use exclamation point bracket, thanks, Carl, for putting the commands up. We had talked about this a couple weeks ago.
Exactly.
Kind of push them a little bit. You can get those up. And
Yes. Oh, hi, MK. Welcome. We've got a lot of Seattle babes support in the chat. Thanks, you guys, for tuning in.
all right, so she's. I believe last time we watched Maureen play, she was going for Annihilation.
Yes.
It seems to be the same strat here. Doing very well. Completed the left orbit. 2 out of 3 shots on the By the time I'm done saying that, she's going to have it much closer. So I'm not going to. You guys can see the flashing lights.
And the non-flashing
And the
lights, which are
non-flashing
the
lights.
important ones. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Hey, another great progress ball. That's okay.
Yeah.
Half a bill on ball one.
All right. Hannah stepping up. Yeah, you get a good view of the venue here at Flipperspiel from this camera angle. So you can see most of the games that are being played. But the games are all in wonderful shape. Oh, that was...
So this is definitely, so the remakes, let them sit. They are so prone to tilting after even a danger. That tilt bob does not settle well on these. Or settle quickly.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. So there's this really amazing mobile rig that Carl has set up, so it moves from game to game when we need to go to the next game played. It's fantastic.
It is saving my sanity.
Patent pending.
Oh, nice. Lights all 3 locks by hitting that. Finishes the left ramp. Takes the 50 million.
Nice.
100.
Killer combos happening right now. 4-way. Nice save.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Like
no,
we
no,
said.
no, no.
Okay, feather
Yep.
finger. Oh,
Yep.
Oh.
You didn't even have to touch it. You have to let that game set. The remakes are notorious for tilting.
We were mentioning earlier when we were watching this game that the shots also seem really, really early. And maybe more early on this one even than
Yeah.
remakes normally
Yeah.
do.
At least shots up the middle. Like the orbits, I don't find are too far. It's really anything from the lock shot to, well, I'm not going for the Martian shot, but if you were. But even trying to hit it straight up the middle, if you need to take out the saucer, like from the right one, it's like nearly impossible. And that's I see that she was trying to set up, quick points to try and catch up at a later point, and hoping she survived that. It was just tough. That's the problem with that 3-bank right in front, and that's what makes this game tournament viable. Otherwise everyone would just go orbits and locks all day. It's this risk-reward factor.
Yeah, definitely. I would say that she could have waited for a little bit longer, but she's still in a strong place. That was a really tough drain for Hannah, but we know that Hannah can make that up as well. So all to play for on ball 3. These are 2, like we said, powerhouse players. So nice save.
Cradle. All right, let's see if she goes ramp. Okay, she went orbit first. 1 orbit, 1 ramp.
2 away.
50 million coming up. Okay, it's going to come around hot, and now she needs the right ramp.
Oh.
Okay. That's 100 million. That's not terrible.
Point to point.
Yep, and she opened the saucer, so
True.
I think
Okay, and
coming around again. All right, gets
Locked.
a lock shot.
All
She's
right.
going to have a free shot to that right orbit, right ramp.
Boom. Nope.
That came out a little weird out of the from the habit trail.
good save there. Maureen is an amazing recovery player.
Now you have a decision to make. You have 2 locks. Do you bounce over and take that lock shot?
We were talking about this
That's
earlier.
what I would. Now you definitely do.
Now you do.
Yeah.
And is it 50 million every time out of them?
Yes.
Okay.
So there's nothing else. No other reward when it's in tournament play.
Just trying for that ramp. Let's get that lock.
Or that.
Or take the saucer.
That's
All
okay.
right.
Now it'll be a shot to the right ramp. Incidentals are wonderful.
Oh.
Oh. Let's ball search that out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and
What?
it started it. This is going to be a minor. It's going to be a play on.
Yeah. Play.
Get over there and let her know it's a play on.
Dope.
It got stuck in the.
Nope. Nope. She's fine. Just keep playing. It's minor. It's good.
Yeah, but she's cradled up, and they're gonna get the official ruling. All of us other TDs that are around have made our calling, but that doesn't mean that it's real.
Oh, he made her drain it.
What?
He made her drain it.
That's surprising because now she's lost all of her progress on the multi-ball. So now she would need 3 more. She was 1 shot away. I'm surprised by that ruling.
That was super confusing.
She did have locks beforehand. She had 2 locks beforehand.
She did have 2 locks beforehand.
Yep. So now she's in annihilation. So we move on. We play this out. We'll come back to this one afterwards. They're gonna have a talk between the minds.
That was an incorrect ruling.
Yep. Yeah, that was interesting. Okay.
Yeah, everyone's a little confused with that one because she had those locks. All right, well, she's working her way through another multi-ball when life handed her lemons.
Yep. Yeah. After this ball, we'll talk. Carl was kind of eavesdropping, so we'll ask Carl after this ball's over about what.
I think Josh's face is enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Never mind. We will not go over this.
I think Josh made the wrong call there.
Yeah.
And Zach and Adam agree too.
But I'm very happy that she started total annihilation.
Yes.
Yeah, straight away.
And how tough is it to not say total nuclear annihilation when you're making that? I always want to call it that.
That's funny because I always want to call total nuclear annihilation total annihilation.
Oh,
Which
okay.
it was supposed to be.
Which it was supposed to be.
Darn PC
Some
game.
copyright infringements or something going on?
Yeah, there was a PC game called Total Annihilation.
Huh?
And they didn't want to have any issues.
Got it.
All right. Maureen putting up an absolutely killer game. And how great of her to maintain her composure through an incorrect call.
Gets a replay.
To
She
go
gets to play
in
this game again.
and get her total annihilation. Now I almost said it.
You'll forever remember me by
Still a
that.
great ball.
Excellent job. 2 points.
Absolutely
400
amazing
million.
ball.
2.9 billion.
Monster ball. Well, we'll worry about it either way, but we appreciate the positivity.
Yep. New spooky. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, all right.
All right, good nudging. Now, the saucer alone is not going to be worth enough. So you gotta progress. You've either decided you're doing saucer all day, and you're getting 3 billion that way.
So that could do it if you don't drain with it.
Yeah, you could. Or maybe she's going to qualify one more and then try and get multi-ball at that point. You need a lot right now, so it seems like she's going saucer strat.
She is.
Yeah.
No question.
And if this is what you're comfortable with at the time, I can't go against it. You know?
All right.
All right. So we are
Tied.
2-all. They are neck and they are just going 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and giving us some really awesome pinball. Amazing playing from our Seattle Babes. Maureen, who runs Babes in Pinland, monthly women's tournament in Seattle, and Hannah, who runs the Icebox and Guardian Games in Seattle. We are live from Flipperspiel in Las Vegas. This is the Women's World Championship. Running concurrently with that is the North American National Pinball Championship. We are nearly to finals. We're in semifinals right now for women, so we're going to stay with women's through the end. And after that, then we're going to move over to nationals since they have Grand Champion games. Thank you. What did I say? Guardian? Did I say Guardian? That's a thing in Portland. Never mind. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, Grand Champion games, not Guardian. So we're going to stick with women's through the end. There's still considerably more matches to go in nationals, so we'll move over to that after women's is complete and we have crowned a new women's world champion. So yes, we definitely see all the requests, and we will move over to those other games once the women's world championship is complete, because we are almost to the end. We're in semifinals right now.
Yeah, and the last thing on that ruling is that everyone's human. Everyone makes mistakes, even the president. I mean, I've TD'd stuff. Jessica, you've TD'd some tournaments and stuff like that. It's never easy, and sometimes you make gaffes and you make mistakes. You don't always make the right call. So admitting it is a big thing, and then moving on, and also being able to play through it as the player. There are things you can control, and there are things that you can't control. So, you got to keep your head in it, and Maureen showed that she could do it. She made the shots. So like her, we're going to move on from the call, and we're going to go to the next game, which I don't know what it is because Carl is moving the rig over.